All right. What up, guys? Darkstar here, and yesterday was absolutely awesome. Yo, we finally got to get our hands on ARMS. Finally got to test this game out. Got to see exactly what I had to offer. But I don't really see a lot of people talking about this, and I don't really know why, because this was such a huge question before the game beta came out. A lot of people were wondering how are regular controls going to work. Are they going to be trash? Are they going to be okay? Like, what's the deal with this? Before I even continue, I'm just going to say this right now. Fighting games are my favorite genre of all time. Smash Bros is my favorite fighting game. I have thousands of hours into that game using the GameCube controller. So for me, fighting games, I need to play them on a traditional controller. Motion controls in this game, I understand, are better. I will fully accept that, and I will fully admit that. Just like in Splatoon, motion controls are better in those games. But for me, just like in Splatoon, hey, I got the S rank there. I'm gonna do fine in this game too. So far in this beta, I feel that the Pro Controller is absolutely phenomenal. It feels really, really good. Obviously, the first few fights that I was in, I got bodied. Didn't really know what I was doing because it's a brand new game. But at the end of the hour, by the end of that first test punch, everything felt natural. Curving my punches was easy. Using the dragon to shoot the laser was easy. Everything felt fluid. Everything felt very, very nice. So on the controller, A and B is to shoot your punches. Z, it's pretty much the same thing as ZL and ZR. They both shoot your left and your right punch. Kind of feel like it's a little bit extra. I don't know why we have two extra buttons or another set of buttons that do the exact same thing, but that's what they decided to do. We don't know if there's going to be button mapping or not. Hopefully there will be, but I feel that that's a little unnecessary to have two of the same exact sets of buttons on one controller. Now the left joystick, obviously you use that to move around. You click that into guard. I was afraid it was going to be a bit too easy to accidentally be guarding when you don't want to, but it turns out it works okay. I still feel like it would have been better if they had mapped that to one of the A or B buttons instead to guard. I just think that would have been better. But I guess it's not terrible. I never accidentally guarded when I wanted to like strafe right or strafe left or anything like that. That never happened. But at the same time, I could definitely see how it could happen if you're really in the heat of a moment, if you're in a really tight, close match. It's 1v1, it's for ranked points and stuff like that. I can see how with pressure you might be able to accidentally guard when you want to move right or left or something like that. So it is what it is. The D-pad does absolutely nothing unless you're playing in free-for-all. It changes the targets for you. A big question a lot of people had was, could you curve both arms at the same time? Answer is definitely yes. You can definitely curve your punches if you want to do like a super wide arc, if you want to shoot them both in one direction and kind of curve them, but you can definitely do that on the Pro Controller, so thank God. So that still works. So overall, I had a really good time with this controller using this this method on the game. I never felt like I was fighting the controls. I never felt like, oh my gosh, this is so clunky, this is so unintuitive. I never felt frustrated while playing on the Pro Controller versus motion controls. So I don't really feel like it's a problem for now. I still definitely feel that we need button mapping in this game. Hopefully they'll allow us to do some kind of customization so we can switch out a couple of the buttons out on the controllers. But for right now, definitely Pro Controller is more than sufficient on this game. If you were afraid to use them before, don't worry about it. You're gonna be good. You're gonna love it. If you prefer motion controls, again, don't even worry about this video. You're good to go. But that's about it, guys. I really do appreciate you watching this video. Hit the like button if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.